Same cardioid pattern, plug and play, clear sound. VM30, VM50, $30-ish, $50-ish. Both made by Vegway. Are they good deals? Is this one really worth $20 more? Should you even buy either of them? We're going to be exploring all of this stuff in today's video. We've got a USB Type-C, and then the microphone itself, which is all completely built for you right out of the box. It comes with a stand and everything. Water bottle for scale, it's about the size of a water bottle. Build quality is about what you'd expect for $30. It's really not too bad at all, but it's nothing special. It's got this rubber that sort of holds it together so that when you bang on your desk, you don't really hear as much of it. We'll be testing that out as well. It's also got a pop filter and like this mesh over the actual cardioid microphone itself. We've got a mute button right here, a volume button, and a monitoring input. They sent me this in blue. I believe you can also get it in red. Moving on to the VM50. Right. Similar deal going on here. USB Type-C. Now the build quality of the VM50. We're looking at a much better build quality. We're talking all aluminum body. The way the microphone sits in here is a lot more stable. It seems like it's going to reduce some more of that, banging I was talking about. The whole thing is bigger as well. And there we go for comparison. The adjustment on the back is nicer than the other one, but both of them are definitely suitable. This one's got the mute button built into the volume button that's right on the front. You never have to flip this thing upside down unless you want to, plug it in or listen to it. Does this one sound $20 better? Almost double the price of this one itself. That is what really matters in my opinion. So let's plug these things in and test them out. By the way, both mics come with a nice long cable. This is something I really appreciate. I just noticed something very important when putting these on my desk. So here you can see we got the VM50, and this one's got this little circular base which fits just barely right in front of my keyboard, which is probably where I would put a microphone like this, considering I wouldn't have a huge stand and that it comes with a stand itself. And if I do the same thing with this VM30, I really don't have a lot of room. As you can see, this little tripod system, it works great for the price, but it takes up quite a lot of room and not nearly as compact as this nice little circular stand. Both mics actually have lights on the front of them that change whether or not they're muted. So this is the VM50. It's got this really nice Vegway VM50 light that changes colors there. So that's on, and that's obviously muted. And then on this one, we just have this little LED, but both, serve the same function. This one just looks a little bit nicer. Alrighty, everyone. So now I'm going to be doing a little bit of an audio test. I know I kind of look funny behind these microphones. We have got the VM30, which you just listened to. Now we've got the VM50, which you're listening to, and now we got my Shure SM7B. So this is a very expensive microphone. I'm just throwing it in here as a baseline for what a quality microphone is going to sound like. This is way too expensive. Don't really treat this like a real comparison. I just want to see how close these can get to something really nice. So we're looking at the noise floor up here in the corner, right there. In the other corner, right there, you're going to see which microphone you're currently listening to. So I'm just going to trade it around, and you can, tell for yourself which one sounds better based on what it says in the top right-hand corner for which microphone it is. Obviously, the VM50 is right in the center here, so maybe it'll sort of get a little bit of a better chance here. I'm not sure. I'm going to be moving my body around. If we just stop for a second and look up at the left-hand corner, we could see that obviously the SM7B is going to have the lowest noise floor, but the noise floor for both the VM50 and the VM30 is very similar. And honestly, it's pretty good. I've had USB microphones in the past that don't have noise floors that are that low. We're looking at like negative 60 decibels, just sort of setting it up real quick. And that's pretty good for my garbage room and my garbage setup in here. We can see that the VM30 is maybe just a little bit higher, not very much, just a little bit. And I did, by the way, do some testing beforehand and actually listen to both of these. And to give you guys my thoughts on them, the VM30 and the VM50 sound just just fine for their price points, honestly. I think they sound better than Blue Snowballs, which I've listened to before. Especially the VM30 right here, which you're listening to right now, nice and up close. This microphone right here for only $30 is going to prove just fine. You could make videos that get millions of views with a microphone like this, and no one's going to bat an eye because, you know, when it comes down to it, the content matters more than the audio quality necessarily, unless you're an audiophile YouTube channel or something like that. But I did notice that the VM50 sounds more like a radio microphone, something you'd expect out of a higher quality product. I think it does sound $20 better. I really do. It does. It's close, right? It's close. It's hard to justify a $20 extra when the other one's only $30. But I really think that the VM50 does sound about $20 better. It does sound a lot better. They seem to have done some equalization, which the Shure has, by the way. On the back, you can sort of change some settings around, but they've done something with the VM50 to sort of give it that vocal, like, radio quality, which some people might not like. Some people might not like that sound, but I definitely like it, and I think it definitely adds to this product. And, you know, I think the kind of plug-and-play user that it's going to purchase these products is going to like that radio sound that this one gives you. Obviously, when it comes to microphones, the Shure SM7B, you can't really go wrong with. I really like this microphone, so this is what I use for videos. I just recently picked up this microphone, so I'm going to be using it a lot, but I really like this microphone, and obviously it's going to sound better than something that's way, way cheaper, which is these two microphones, but it's close enough to the point where it's like, okay, is it worth spending $300 extra on a different microphone when you can pick one of these up? If you're not crazy into audio quality, just pick up the VM30. It's going to serve you well. It's going to get the job done. If you want that little extra, you know, sound quality, if you want that radio sound, go for the VM50. If you're crazy about audio, obviously just, you know, research and pick up your own analog setup like the SM7B. But honestly, for the price point, both of these microphones are pretty quality, and you can even do some equalization in there and get some even better quality out of these if you're really into audio stuff. But as a plug-and-play option, and pretty much changing no settings at all and just adjusting the knobs that are on the front of the microphones, both of these have performed pretty well in my expectations, especially for the price and how easy they are to set up. Let's go for a quick typing test. Yeah, the VM30 is picking up way more of that, I can just tell, based on that thing right up there. And it's farther away and it's still picking up more of it, but this is a test of how far away you can be from these microphones. Which one's picking up the audio better? They're all honestly picking it up pretty well. Whichever one sounds the best is going to be up to you guys down in the comments below. And now we're going to go for the banging test. I accidentally stopped the recording there by banging on my desk, but it seems like, honestly, the VM50 does worse in this test than the VM30, and that would be due to the stand, not the actual microphone itself. So yeah, the VM50 stand actually will pick up more banging sound on your desk. So if you're a crazy person like me and you smack your desk around, yeah, the VM30 I guess is a better option. I don't know. How do the microphones sound from back here? Who knows? I mean, it's up to you guys in the comments. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. All in all, I think you can expect good things out of both of these. If you don't care about audio quality, if you just want something that gets the job done, the VM30 will get the job done. I don't think your viewers are going to even question the audio quality at all with the VM30. You could build a channel up to a lot of subscribers with this and no one's going to care. You know, because it produces sound that is good enough. No one's gonna bat an eye at it. The VM50, if you want that extra quality, just, you know, for the peace of mind and or maybe you actually want some really good audio or better audio, the VM50, you can pick that up for $20 extra. It's gonna give you that radio sound. If you want something really, really high quality, something in the professional category, start looking into making your own setup like this. You know, there's different combinations of different products that you can get, and I obviously love the SM7B. This is a very popular microphone. One thing I also notice is that there is more delay with both of these microphones. None of it's going to be noticeable to even be worth editing out or editing the positions of the audio, but there is more of a delay because these are both USB microphones. So there's that, not that it really matters all that much. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this little video. You know, tell me what you think. Both of these will be linked down in the description below. By the way, Begway sent these microphones to me to review, but I'm giving you guys my honest opinion on them. USB microphones have really come a long way. Back in my day, they used to be a lot worse, but these are pretty dang good. But thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.